Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another patch overview, look, read through, whatever you want to call it. I don't really know. But this is the PTS patch notes for Escape from the Underworld 3.6, which will probably go live sometimes next week, probably Tuesday, if I would guess. So yeah, we're just gonna read through it, see what's it about, and see all the cool stuff that's in it. So there's some pretty nice things. So first off, Jingwei, the Oath Keeper, which is the new hero now, character, god. Not sure if she is a god, but she's the new lady that's gonna be entering Smite. She's a hunter, I believe. At least her abilities read that way. Anyway, let's just move on to her passive. Rapid Reincarnation. When exiting the fountain, Jingwei prepares for takeoff and then ascends into the sky, allowing her to fly over obstacles at an increased speed. Duration 5 seconds. So this is actually pretty good. Because that is a long ass flight time, and it's a nice ability to have. Just, we have to fly off and increase speed, leave the fountain, and just get to lane super fast. It's pretty nice. Not much to say about it. Just looking forward to seeing it, in game. Anyway, her first ability. Persistent Gust. Jingwei creates a gust of wind that deals up to 290 plus 90% of your physical power, and knocks up enemies when summoned. The gust persists for 6 seconds and continues to knock up and deal additional damage at max rank 50 plus 5% of your physical damage, physical power, to enemies every 1 second. If Jingwei walks onto the area, she is knocked up and gains an attack speed buff for 5 seconds. It has a 14-second cooldown. And the attack speed up buff is a flat 25% at all ranks. So this is a pretty cool ability. I would guess it's a ground targeted, area of effect damage AoE ability. You choose, where to put down the gust. And then it persists there for 5 seconds, or for 6 seconds. And then it has, initial damage, that is the bigger one, and then, has the smaller AoE damage after the initial first burst of damage, like usual. Anyway, pretty cool. Explosive Bolt, which is her second ability. Jingwei loads her crossbow with an explosive bolt that augments her next 3 basic attacks. The attacks are wider and have increased critical chance and deal area of effect damage. It has a cooldown of 16 seconds, and critical chance is 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25%. So this is pretty nice. It's a Medusa style ability. But this is explosive damage and increased crit chance instead of attack speed and poison damage, pretty much. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Agility, which is her third ability. Jingwei dashes straight forward. She may use this ability while mid-air for a longer range dash and a 5-second immunity to basic attack movement penalties, and has a cooldown of 20, 18, 16, 14, and 12 seconds. So pretty much you can just use it as a dash, or you can use it while mid-air. I'm not sure if that counts knockups or her knockup from Persistent Gust, so you can Persistent Gust yourself, use the dash, and then get the buffs from it. Not sure, or if it's all knockups. That would be pretty cool. pretty OP though, maybe. Yeah, can't wait to see though. Otherwise, it might just be from her, I don't know, her ultimate or her passive. But yeah, we'll see in game. All right, Airstrike. Jingwei channels briefly before taking to the sky. She then flies forward and upward while covering the area below her in explosions that damage 500 plus 100% of your physical power, all enemies in the area. After her attacks, she hovers for up to 2 seconds before landing at a ground target location. Has a 90-second cooldown. Not shocking at all. It sounds like a very strong ultimate. Yeah, it sounds really cool. So I can't wait to see that in game. But yeah, that was some Jingwei abilities. Let's move on to new god skins. So, Pandemonium Odin is this dude right here. It's pretty cool. He's a panda, which is he looks fucking awesome. So I just can't wait for that skin in game, you know. And Grim Horse Guan, which is a part of the Underworld event, I think it is. He's, you know, kind of a robot-esque, I don't know, guy, you know. Same with Grim Wraith Hades, also part of the Underworld event. Again, he's kind of a robot-esque guy. It's kind of boring with all the robot skins. It looks cool, but I would rather have just a, you know, like a big fucking hulking devil Hades, you know, like a really fucking badass dude. That would just be awesome. Whatever. All right, World Weaver Neath, which is, I would guess, her tier 2 skin. That's what it looks like. Pretty basic, just more poof everywhere. Same with Vamana. I would guess tier 2 skin, because he gets a mask. And it looks like some lighting effects. And he glows blue. I don't know if that's in game, but looks alright. And then the recolor for Jingwei, which, yeah, if you like that stuff. New voice packs: Pandemonium Odin, Grim Horseman Guan, Grim Wraith Hades. Gets voice packs. And updated god skin for Mastery Avalanche. Some golden cat and some golden accents. And blue here and there, and big tits. So, yeah. And a new avatar, which if you, I don't know, like that stuff, cool, good for you. Personally, I could not care less. But yeah. So, let's move on to the event then. Escape from the Underworld event. Underworld Arena. New visuals for the arena mode. Bonus round. At the end of an arena match, players will be sent to the center of the map and surrounded by lava, where they will fight until only one remains. The winning team of this bonus round will gain additional worshippers. So this kind of, you know, it sounds weird. Okay, the end of the arena, whoever loses or, you know, wins, doesn't matter. They win the game, I guess. But then you get sent to the middle to fight it out until only one remains. But the winning team of this bonus round will gain additional worshippers. So, does only one win? As in, can I only win for my team, or is it like a group thing? Is it like all for one or not? You know, it kind of reads like it's, you know, all for all, you know, free for all, but still the winning team wins additional worshippers. It's just poorly written. in my opinion, but whatever. Event quests. During the Underworld event, players will receive quests that will guide them in their escape from the Underworld. These quests will provide rewards like the trapped icon and from the Nether music theme. So there's a new music theme you can get and unlock that in this event if you want to do that. It doesn't say if the skins are going to be an award for these, but I would guess some. At least one would be. I'm not sure. Anyway, new items. The skins, a loading frame, the music, and the trapped icon. It's weird that we haven't seen. Was it Hou-Yi or Rama? I know Acne was gonna get a skin in the same style as these two. It's not in the patch, so it might come out next patch, maybe. I don't know. Anyway. Miscellaneous. Fixed an issue where going to the god builder from any god would load up the god builder from Amaterasu. Okay. That's nice. Fixed an issue where god models would not show when using random pick in custom matches. Okay. Achievements. Annoying. Whatever. Anher up against the wall, as Anher stunned 10 opponents by impaling them into your pillar. Fury of the Desert, as Anher killed 3 enemies with a single Desert Fury. Those are my protections. Those are my protections. Whatever. That reads weirdly. As Nemesis, steal away 500 protection using Divine Judgment during a single match. Okay. Baccha, as Nemesis, kill an enemy using the damage reflected from Retribution. That's a spicy meatball. As Vulcan, kill an opponent with backfire when they're knocked up in the air from Magma Bomb. Oh, okay, yeah. So knock them up and then kill them with backfire. Simple. Locked and loaded. As Vulcan, kill an enemy with your ultimate at max distance. Nice. Alright, some real patch notes now then. Item changes. Spellbound Kusari no longer provides crowd control reduction. I don't know. I've never picked up this item, so I can't really say here or there if it's anything special. Sorry. Genji's Guard. We've got a new direction for Genji's Guard. It's a struggle as an item to help players sustain against magical damage users, and it's now shifting towards a cooldown reduction item, which should allow players to instead engage with them magic damage dealers more directly and more often. It now provides crowd control reduction. Now provides 10% cooldown reduction. New passive. When you take magical damage from abilities, your cooldowns are reduced by 2 seconds. This can only occur once every 30 seconds. This will not trigger if there are no skills on cooldown. That would be pretty weird. Alright, Uni Hunter's Garb. Uni Hunter's Garb offers the ability to deal with high burst damage. Offers the ability to deal with high burst damage mages at a low cost. Okay, but due to it needing to be out of combat for the stacks to apply, players had a hard time seeing the high-end payoff. But making it regenerate in or out of combat and on a lower cooldown, Oni's Garb should find a solid spot as a burst counter. Passive now generates every 10 seconds in or out of combat. That's nice. That's nice. Spectral Armor. Spectral Armor is now getting a major change this patch. With this new passive, the item can only be used to break through body blocking, dance through opponents, and to counter player deployed walls. It also has the first passive item we've made that is directly controlled through relic activation. It's also the first passive item we've made that is directly controlled through relic activation. New passive: when you activate a relic, you gain Ghost Walking for 4 seconds and can move through enemy players and enemy deployables. That's pretty cool, actually. So yeah, that's kind of in a way that we should move, in my opinion, with items, to have more items that are activatable and not have all actives be passive. Or I mean, all items have, you know, passive abilities or stats. It would make more of a I don't want to say skill-based, but more competitive game, and I guess a little more skill to it if there were more items that actually had active passives or active abilities, such as Spectral Armor, where, okay, sure, you need to activate a relic to get the passive, but, you know, it kind of feels like a waste. Like, ah, man, and I could really go through, you know, I need to go through that Ymir wall, but I have to activate, like, I have to throw out a sprint or maybe like a beats. I have to, you know, that's fuck, that sucks. But we'll see how it plays. I guess they should just keep it as a, you know, I don't know what the cooldown is, but obviously the cooldown of your relics, I guess, but put it at like a 90-second cooldown or something. Have it being, you know, activatable, and then give you Ghost Walking for 4 seconds with the same, you know, only being able to move through player walls and stuff like that. That would be pretty cool. Anyway, Emerald Talisman, reduced cost from 1430 to 1300. Stone of Gaia, reduced cost from 22 to 21. Soulstone. Soulstone as a starter item has seen situational use, and we wanted to expand that. When looking at Vampiric Shroud, this item is the more aggressive it's the more aggressive item, Soulstone, rewarding players with more mana and cast abilities. The potential surprise burst: by increasing the bonus upon spending, players can expect to make hard choices about when they want to trade off generation for power, and what abilities they want to pack more of a punch. So they buffed it. Increased additional magical power from 5. Increased additional magical power at 5 souls from 30 to 60. So it's a double buff. It's, you know, 100% increase in power, pretty much. Shifter's Shield, reduced cost from 27 to 24. It's pretty nice. Alright, some god changes. Acne is seeing a nice adjustment okay, that's just weird. Up in his basic attack speed. I don't want to go up in anything of his, but whatever. With this change, stacking his passive should be less cumbersome and happen more often, especially in early games. So, increased attack speed from 0.86 to 1. Decreased percent attack increase. Decreased percent that's annoying. Decreased percent increase of attack speed per level from 1.01 to 0.95. I'm sorry, that was just annoying to read. Alright. Apollo is a character who excels at boxing as well as being a constant presence for the enemy team. While effective, he often found himself lacking the extra kick needed due to his mana costs, especially when ulting. Now when he chooses to use his ultimate, he is more likely to land and be a threat versus landing and being near out of mana. True. Additionally, So Beautiful is also seeing a reduced in mana cost as well as a lower cooldown early to assist in his ability to clear early if he chose to spend the mana. So Beautiful, reduced mana cost at all ranks, or yeah, well, not rank 1, but after that. Reduced cooldown to just a flat 11-second cooldown. Okay. Decreased mana cost from 10 plus 60 mana per second to 10 plus 40 mana per second. I don't know. I just hate Apollo, dude. Only bitches play Apollo. Like, split pushing bitches. It's annoying, but whatever. I do like Baccha's changes, though. Baccha is hungry, and mid-harpies and boars are on the menu. With this adjustment, he should see a strong uptick in his ability to control the jungle and secure camps when needed. Eat minion. Baccha can now consume any non-buff jungle creature at 100% of its health, including mid-harpies and boars. So as long as they don't have a buff, the jungle minions, you can just fucking eat them straight up, which is fantastic. I like that. Yeah, that's pretty fucking cool. Chang'e is seeing a base damage and heal increase to Moonflower Dance. These two changes should allow her to provide more pressure in the early laning phase, where we see her struggle the most. I'm not sure, whatever. Moonflower Dance healing increased from this to that. I just can't be bothered to read it. Sorry, you can see that. It's 130 at max rank. Damage increased from this to this, 165 at max rank. I guess Moonflower Dance is kind of the only thing you use it for is the healing reduction. Other than that, it's just a shitty ability. So I guess it's nice that we're seeing the buff, but everything else with her is just so good in my opinion, and she's very underrated. But yeah. Fixed Kyrian end the match lobby sound playing when while muted, even while muted. I'm sorry. Okay, that's pretty weird, but cool. When looking at Hell, we wanted to focus on her utility instead of adjusting her raw damage or healing potential. Specifically, Cleanse was difficult to use properly at low ranks and left players guessing as to when their immunity would take effect. By making this a flat value, Hell players will have more consistent tools to defend themselves as well as save allies early. So, slow increase from at max 25 to max 30 at all ranks. I don't know why they put at all ranks, because it's not at all ranks. It's still whatever. Here, this is at all ranks. This is not at all ranks. Those are the numbers of different ranks. This is the number for all ranks. Whatever. Light CC immunity increase from blah 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 to 1.25 seconds at all ranks. Yes. Odin has been performing quite well with the changes introduced in Season 3. We are increasing the cooldown on Ring of Spear to 75 seconds to give players more time to play around when his skill is down, and limit how often he can cast it in a given game. Jesus, that was hard. We are going to keep a close eye on this change to in conjunction with others, and may revisit Odin if needed or as needed. So yeah, they increased the ultimate with 15 seconds because people have been bitching that his ultimate is annoying. It's supposed to be annoying. Whatever. Scylla is defined as a late game god with her scaling bonus from getting skills to max ranks, and an ultimate that can be absolutely devastating late game. We want to highlight that with this scale increase to Sikkim and increased potency on Crush to help her slightly until her late game comes online. So Sikkim magic scaling from 60 to 75, increased damage, oh my god, on Crush, max rank 290 to 310. So yeah, it's a nice buff. Soul fixed an issue where Soul would lose Stellar Burst if she attacks as she goes incorporeal or stunned while firing. Okay. I would not. She's still overpowered as fuck, but sure. Do just fix that. Don't nerf her or anything in a proper way. Whatever. Sylvanus, Nature's Grasp. Nature's Grasp is seeing an adjustment to make it more usable at lower ranks, while also encouraging its use in the late game with a mana cost reduction. His ability to pull people in is one of his core and most satisfying mechanics, and we are looking forward to players feeling better about using this skill more often. So reduce cooldown, it's pretty nice. Reduce mana cost, which is pretty huge. It's almost half, which is pretty ridiculous because it's needed. I mean, Nature's Grasp at early levels is quite annoying to try and use because if you miss it, you just lose out on that much mana. So reducing the mana cost is really needed, so you actually can not feel good about losing the mana, but at least you can at least feel okay with trying, and losing the mana is not as costly as it once was. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So, alright, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thumb it up, subscribe, leave a comment, and hit that share button to spread the virus. And I'll see you next time. Bye.